Eight-handled sword divergent sealant divine general Maharaga.
I know, pretty cool name, right? Now, Megumi's ability is something I had to research for a while because at a point, all I really understood was, okay, he could summon 10 creatures. But then when he pulled out Maharaga, nigga. But leading up to Maharaga, we learned how he obtains his Shikigami, which made me go back to the Goodwill event because I knew that there was some information about his ability there too. And I'm not talking about the stuff that we learned when he was fighting Noritoshi, because we already knew that stuff. What I was referring to was when he was fighting Hanami with Maki. We learned that he can't resummon a Shikigami that's already been offed. What makes this a little bit better is that he can't resummon a Shikigami that's already been destroyed, but the power that Shikigami had goes to another Shikigami, like how we seen with Cant. I think it was a mix of the white and black dog, since the other one of the dogs was already destroyed from the finger bearer. And it kind of made me think about the process of which Shikigami gets that power. Like, does it go to the weakest one, or does he get to choose which Shikigami that power goes to? I don't know, but seeing how his ability works, it makes you wonder, is Maharaga just a compilation of just dead Shikigami's powers, or is he just, did he start off strong? Because either way, Maharaga was stacked. He had the Sword of Extermination, which was even known by Sukuna, a sword imbued with positive energy, which I'm assuming makes it easier to exercise curse spirits. It could regenerate, it could see Sukuna's curse technique, so he basically has the Byakugan, and he's dumb strong on top of that. And the crazy part about all that is that that's not even his core power. There were perks that came from his power, but they weren't his real power. His real power is to adapt to basically anything, like how Sukuna said it was like throwing a late rock, paper, scissors. Like how Sukuna's curse technique first caught him off guard. But then because of his adaptive ability, he was able to see Sukuna's curse technique next time it came. And also with the Sword of Extermination, he realized that the positive energy that imbued the sword won't work against Sukuna when he first tried to hit him. So then he adapted and switched from positive energy and used curse energy with his next attack, which was actually a lot more effective. It's fucking crazy. Now, Jujutsu Kaisen has its fair share of nearly broken abilities, but Megumi's 10 Shadow Curse technique, I mean, being able to summon 10 Shikigami, and then when one Shikigami dies, the other Shikigami gets his power and their curse technique. That, and being able to summon someone like Maharaga? And imagine if he gets strong enough to control Maharaga. I mean, okay, listen. With how it works with the rituals and stuff, he can get help, but Maharaga won't be as strong. Like the spell of Maharaga won't be as strong if he gets help from outside. Like if it was just him and his Shikigami trying to beat Maharaga and he's successful, he gets the full powered Maharaga spell. But like if someone like Yuji comes along and tries to help him out, or just anyone outside, Maharaga won't be as strong when Megumi casts him. And don't forget that Megumi has domain expansion too. Like it's even crazy to think about, like the fact that he has domain expansion now. And most of the people he goes to school with right now doesn't have domain expansion, and most of them probably don't even have defense mechanisms toward them. And you know in anime when they're always talking about, oh, this person has never been beaten before, this monster's never been beaten, yada yada yada. You know that time's coming then. So I think Megumi is going to be the first to tame Maharaga. And it scares me because we've seen what it takes to beat Maharaga, and I'm like, Megumi is nowhere near that level right now. Like, he was already down for the account in the Shibuya arc. How many fights in? I mean, it makes sense. He wasn't fighting scrubs, but at the same time, he's gonna have to definitely level up. Like, how long does Jujutsu Kaisen plan on being to the point where he'd be strong enough? Like, there's had to be a time skip after the Shibuya incident arc or something coming up, because this nigga's not ready. I couldn't decide if this was gonna be a Maharaga video or a 10 Shadows video, because we don't know much about Maharaga, and we only know like half of his Shikigami, maybe even if that. And honestly, I hope next arc will be more like Megumi affiliated, because we get stuff about Megumi, but we need more Megumi, because with everything going down right now in this arc, I don't see Megumi being any more relevant. So yeah, I can't wait to see Megumi's progression to reaching Maharaga level. Do you guys think that he'd be able to tame him eventually, or ever in this series? Let me know down below. I'll try to drop more content. Like the video if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one.